Welcome everybody. In today's video, I'm a little late doing this, but I finally got my hands on one. Pretty excited to show you. And it is a KNAFS Lander. Now, as of the time of this video, I know that there's the Lander 2 and the Lander 3 and stuff, but the Lander is like the first big knife from KNAFS Co. by Ben Banters, specifically to shake things up in the EDC market. So we're going with that one first, and if I get a chance to get the others down the road, I'll get the others down the road. But we're starting with this one. Comes in a little brown box like this, very nicely done up. You pop it open, got some foam here that we'll keep to the side for future use. We have a bag with extra screws. Really nice to have that right off the bat. Nothing else under the foam. We have kind of a cardboardy paper pamphlet here, and I will hold that still for you so you can pause that and read that if you wish. We will flip that over. Some user information, some features about the knife. Really cool stuff going on here. So, good packaging, good product so far. And in the package, I got a little lifesaver too. Really cool. Kept the knife minty fresh on the way here. Got 2 stickers. Really good to have. And here's the knife. And I've already thrown a lanyard on it. That's not how it comes out of the box. I just like a little touch of copper on my stuff. But this is the KNAFS Lander. Now I will try to do a follow-up video of showing how to disassemble the knife. This is just an overview video. So stay tuned for a follow-up down the road, maybe a month or so down. I'll show how to disassemble this thing and what makes this super special. But to tell you right off the bat, it's pretty much you can just remove these 2 screws here and take that scale off and have the whole frame of the knife just stay absolutely intact. The function of the knife will not be affected by removing the scales, and then you can swap the scales out with other scales that you can buy online or 3D print your own from a link on the KNAFS.co website, because these are free range scales, so to speak. You can go get a scan of them and print your own with a 3D printer. Really cool stuff here. But what are we getting on this knife? We are getting D2 blade steel, ball bearings in the action here. We have thumb studs, we have a liner lock, we have a deep carry pocket clip that's really nicely done. Maybe a little too open almost for a pocket clip, but it's a good pocket clip. No problems with it. The spacers have that little curve to it, like a little barrel spacer or whatever you call them. You know, really nice. And really good action too. My first flick out of the box was a little stiff, but that, you know, I kind of expect that out of a brand new knife. But I've been fidgeting with it a little bit, and it's just been getting buttery smooth. I can spidey flick it, and it's razor hair popping sharp here. Shaving sharp. We are just popping hairs off left and right here. Just, I got a bare spot on my arm. That'll grow back. And this thing, it's small, and for size comparison, we are going to take a 91mm Victorinox, because most people in the knife world, I feel like, have seen or have handled a Victorinox, and closed, it's about the same length as a Farmer X, the Alox version here. It's very comparable to the Farmer X in size. So it's not a huge knife, but it's not a dinky little knife by any means. If you have ham hands, your hands may you might get a 3-finger grip, but I have extra large sized hands, so wear extra large gloves. I can get a full 4-finger grip on the knife very comfortably. But I do like that lanyard bead because I can now choke down if I wish, or just being able to pull it out of my pocket better. And this thing is awesome. There's no blade play, no blade wiggle. The edge is even all the way up. It's just fantastic. I love this little guy. I'm going to see down the road if I can get copper scales for this. At least like 1 copper scale, like on the clip side or something. I don't know. But we'll find out, because I love copper. Give me copper stuff. I want copper. Please give me copper. But this is a very comfortable knife. It's a very simplistic shape. I have here a knife from long ago, my Rat Model 2, which is actually quite a bit bigger than the Lander. If you have a Rat Model 2, you'll see that there is a significant size difference between these knives. But the styling to me is very close to that, along with like just a really spear pointy blade in comparison to the Rat. And I see this becoming a big EDC knife for me. I see this being well carried in the future. I might even get me the Lander 2, the Lander 3, just on my own terms, not just for the videos, but like, I'm loving this, and I can imagine having it sized up, and I'm just fascinated by what Ben Banters over at KNAFS has done. If you haven't followed him on Instagram, go follow him. I'll try to put links below if I can to his Instagram, to his website. Go check the guy out. He's an amazing dude who is doing great things for the EDC community, specifically the knife community. It'd be cool to see what sort of a multi-tool he would make if he ever got into multi-tools. But the Lander one, a monumental knife for the EDC market, for those that wish to modify their knives. And he brags about you being able to disassemble your knife to clean it and maintain it. Like, that's not going to void his warranty. I don't know all the ins and outs of his warranties, but you can disassemble, swap scales, and not void your warranty. If you go and actually probably like reprofile a blade into a clip point or something and the tip breaks, well, then you kind of messed up. That's kind of your doing probably. But out of the box, you can disassemble this sucker and you're good. Whereas some knives like Spyderco, once you disassembled it, you avoided the warranty. It gets a little finicky out there. Great warranty, great guy equals great knife. Go check out the KNAFS Lander and tell me what you think of it down below. I know I'm 2 years late on this knife, but this thing, I really think it's worth it. This is a fantastic little knife, and it's super durable. This would be great for camping, Boy Scouts, you name it. EDC, heavy duty construction, ripping bags open. The D2 blade steel is going to hold an edge delightfully well. I do think there are some models with better blade steels. I'm not getting into the specifics because some will probably come and go as time goes on. So be aware that there will be, you know, limited editions and stuff. So comment down below. Do you have a KNAFS Lander? Do you like yours? Do you hate yours? What would you like to see changed on it? You know, maybe Ben will see it. Maybe not, but maybe he'll do something down the road one day. But I got one now, finally. I am loving it. This thing is fantastic, and I recommend checking them out. This model that I have here, the cheapest of the cheapest, is about 50 bucks. That's not too bad for a good knife. So, with that said, much rambling done. I hope you found this video useful, entertaining. I hope it helps you build your EDC to your standards. And until the next time, farewell, carry well, and bye-bye.